Hey guys, Artosis here, bringing you some more CNSL 5. We are in the round 4. It is a best of 7, and this is game number 2 between Scan here in the left-hand side of Neosylphid and Beast on the right side. That first game, what a doozy that was. If you have not seen that yet, I definitely suggest you jump back. Some crazy moments in there. What was it? It was like almost 30 minutes of Terran vs. Zerg action. With Scan taking that down, so he does have that little bit of an advantage, but it's a best of 7, plenty of time for Beast to make his comeback occur, and this is definitely a decent map for it. You know, Beast is generally considered a pretty aggressive Zerg player overall. Well, as I say that, we're going to have a forward 7 racks out of Scan here. So he's actually going to be the one being aggressive this game, that is for sure. What I was going to say, Sylphid is a pretty good map for Zerg aggression. There's a lot of things you can do with your Mutalisks. The naturals are kind of wide open, so it's a little bit hard to defend. But I guess if you are going for an attack, you're in pretty good shape. Now, that being said, this is a 9 pool from Beast. A 9 pool. So this is like the perfect counter against what Scan is doing. You're looking for a hatchery first with a build like this so that you can go ahead and make the bunker and just try to pop it. But here, I mean, Beast is going to be able to make 6 Zerglings at the drop of a hat if he saves his larva up. So definitely I look at this and I strongly favor Beast, especially considering this is a 7 racks, not 8 racks. You know, the more you're cutting to get those Marines out more quickly, to be more aggressive, the more it's going to hurt when your opponent does a build that just stops it dead in its tracks. Now, Scan sending 2 SCVs out for that scouting. You want at least 2 with your rush regardless. As he gets down here and sees no hatchery, will he go in or will he just start going towards the other base? Okay, he is going to go in to check. He's going to see a drone. It's going to break his heart a little bit, because as he gets up here, he's going to see that his build has been pretty strongly countered. We're going to have 6 Lings popping out immediately, which means that Scan has to go back and probably build a bunker, realistically, right? This SCV comes back. I think that, you know, Beast has a very good idea of what's going on. He had an Overlord over here, so he probably saw the SCV. And Scan is not even going to try to build a bunker. Instead, he's just going to block the choke, which is safe. It's certainly safe. But it's not a very good feeling in a lot of ways, right? Like, not only do you not know what they're doing after you lose this SCV, now the SCV hasn't taken damage, so maybe you keep it alive a long time, but you're eventually going to need to push out and take control of your natural base. 6 Lings just sitting, doing a little bit of a containment. 2nd racks, okay, so Scan's going to continue to cheese. He is not oh my god. The Lings actually dived on the SCVs. That's kind of surprising. This is, like, this type of setup holds a lot of Zerglings. And he does think better of it, especially as these 2 SCVs start repairing each other to stay alive longer. But yeah, Scan is not going to try to expand at all. He's going for a 2nd barracks. He's going for an academy. And it looks like he wants to maybe do a stim rush timing here. Like, if he can get out there and there are no Sunkens ready, you can kill a lot of Zerglings. And, of course, in a time like this, Beast is wanting to grow his economy. So this might work out well for Scan. But at the same time, like, if it doesn't work out just right, he's gonna kind of be dead. Because without that expansion up, it's like if you go for an attack on one base and it doesn't work, there's no recovering from that. Your opponent is just, like, so far ahead of you that the game is over. Now, this Overlord is trying to come around, and oh my god, Scan's gonna find it. This is actually huge. This is huge from Scan to find this. He's got to make sure he picks it off. Cannot let that get away. All right, down goes the Overlord. So now that's a pretty big supply block, and that's all the vision that was on this side. He has no idea if he has more than 4 Marines or not. If I'm Beast here, I might be thinking, oh, okay, he's getting ready to take his expansion. I shouldn't have lost that Overlord. But in this case, stim being made, 2 medics popping out, 2 FIREBATS on the way, he can go across the map. There's nothing to see him. There is nothing to see him. If it's not pure Zergling production from here on out for Beast, he is very likely to die. And it is actually, like, heavy Zergling production, okay? The speed upgrade is done. This is a lot of Zerglings. He sees all these units passing. And, of course, the FIREBAT's going to hold this choke. So the counterattack is not going to work. Whereas Scan's attack, very likely to work. Oh my god, this has gone so wrong for Beast. Now, he's making a lot more Lings. You know what? he might be able to hold this. You sandwich these Marines with the amount of lings he has, and you are going to be okay. Look at Scan walk over the bridge. A beautiful idea here. He's going to try to stand on this bridge and absorb the lings as they come in. He stims the lings back up. No reason to attack in during that stim. Let him use up that mana. 4 FIREBATS coming down. Oh my god, this is so crazy right now. The Spire is almost done, by the way. The Lings try to attack the FIREBATS, but of course they absolutely shred. And now comes the Marine Medic out once again. He knows that there's very few Lings on the other side of the map. They continue to try to come in. The FIREBATS actually on a rally rather than an attack move. Going to be a problem. Scan stims into the natural, and he's actually going to be able to take out the Sunken. And it's not Mutas being made, guys. It's Zerglings. And with 3 FIREBATS joining the fray, you are not going to be able to hold on. GG, Scan takes the lead 2-0.